This is the last little piece of skirt, which is a really nice perennial root crop. Welcome to our garden here in Holyoke, Massachusetts, a small city in a cold climate. Our goal is to show what you can do here. Every part of the country can grow interesting and unusual species. Every part of the country can grow perennial crops and polycultures. We're just trying to show what can be done here in Massachusetts, one of the bleakest and most difficult parts of the country to grow perennial useful crops in. In our small garden here, we grow about 200 species of perennial or self-seeding crops. And by perennial, we mean crops that are going to live for 3 years or more, which could be a tree or just a little herb, and which are not destroyed by harvesting. So they live 3 years, you harvest, and you can keep harvesting for years and years after that. The main goal of what we're trying to do with the perennials here in our garden is to grow perennial polycultures of multi-purpose plants. Perennial, meaning lives for 3 years or more and not destroyed by harvesting. Polyculture, meaning multiple species growing in the same place but not competing, so sharing the niches, dividing up the sun and shade and nutrients, working together. And multi-purpose plants, meaning each plant has multiple purposes. For example, it might provide pest control or fix nitrogen, or work as a ground cover, as well as providing various food uses and other uses. Fruits, roots, leaves, tea plants, edible seeds. We grow a variety of different, very tasty plants here in the garden. When we first began here on the site, there was nothing but just raw fill. They had just built the house, and there was nothing here but bare soil, mostly heavily compacted clay. We brought in lots and lots and lots of leaves from the neighborhood. Everybody has those big leaf bags and leaves them out on the corner. So we drive around in the pickup truck, pick them up, bring them here. And the first year we put about 100 leaf bags down. We also brought in a bunch of compost, put some cardboard down underneath to kill out the weeds, which there weren't too many. It was a little bit of crabgrass and a little bit of other things. And over time, it's formed an incredibly rich soil. It's very, very high in organic matter. It has a huge amount of worm activity. So many worms, in fact, that the skunks prefer us over anywhere else for a place to dig up, so they're always coming and messing up our mulch. And now, whether we're sort of hitting the mid-succession period of our garden here, where plants have been around long enough that we're getting good amounts of fruit off the trees, good fruit off the shrubs, lots of really good perennial vegetables in the spring and the fall to eat. We grow some annuals in the summertime. We've really been able to achieve our goal, which is to have a backyard foraging paradise, where every day you can come home from work, walk around and eat a double handful of fruit between May and October, where you can pick stuff for salad or vegetables to cook for dinner every single day of the growing season. And that's been very successful for us. We've really achieved that goal. We produce a wide variety of food crops here, and it makes a very enjoyable place to hang out. And considering that we're in the city, we're very happy with what we've been able to do on a small lot in terms of diversity, edibility, and just a great place to hang out and enjoy yourself.